Hello, welcome to Spotlight on Souris. Today is May 26th, 2022. My name is Laura Higgs, and today we have with us Dean Sherritt, who is the Exalted ruler of the Elks Lodge number 21 right here in Souris. Welcome, Dean.
Thank you. Pleasure to be here.
Good. Thanks for coming in and telling us a little bit more about the Elks Lodge. Tell me.
Well, the Elks Lodge, Souris number 21, was started in February of 1928 and has been active in the community ever since.
1928.
1928, yeah.
Wow, eh?
February, I can't remember the exact date of it, but
Okay.
the charter hangs on a wall in our meeting room in the Civic Center.
Okay.
So that's where we meet now that we don't have our own lodge anymore.
Okay.
So,
All
yeah.
right. So,
From the beginning, they're involved in sports and cultural activity. They were instrumental in the community hall, the building and running of it at the start. And like I said, we've been involved in the playground, I think ever since it started down in there. Where it exists now, started in the early 70s. Did I mention that it was across from the swimming pool?
wow. Wow.
Like the old swimming pool was in the creek.
Yes, it was a swimming hole or whatever,
Yep.
wasn't it? Okay.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah. So it was started then, and then, like I said, there was a few upgrades and floods and stuff. Our inclusive project proposed for this is a 26 by 52 foot area. It will include a tandem bounce, a U-sway, accessible crazy cups, and a U-swing. And we'll have a rubber surface area for which wheelchairs can easily be wheeled around on.
Okay.
We're putting it in between the existing playground and the washrooms. So when we do the rubber basing underneath it, we're gonna extend them to both. So the washrooms and the parking lot will be easy access.
Good.
Yeah,
Now, there was some damage that went on in there. It was 2011 was the last time there was damage, right?
yeah, and that was replaced with, federal disaster relief money.
Right, right.
Yeah, so that's the playground that we have there now. It's a
Yeah.
beauty.
It is. It certainly is.
Yes.
And the bathrooms are nice, really close to
Yep,
there.
the
and
bathrooms were a
nice.
Lions project when we had Lions Club in town. So they're right there together, and we're gonna put this, like I say, between the structure and the washrooms. Just, it seemed like a very good fit, and like I say, we can tie the play area into the bathrooms with a walkway, so it should work out good.
Yeah, it should. It should be easily accessible for everyone then,
Yep.
right?
Anybody interested in its location, it is staked this morning.
Okay, yeah. And we have a new swimming pool too. We don't have that swimming hole anymore.
Yes.
So-
Yep.
It's on the other end of the park, but still not very far from the playground.
No, it's a beautiful spot down there. When they started the town, there was some forward thinking, leaving all that space for
Yeah,
this.
yeah, for sure. And the new campsites that are up in that area too, near the
Yeah,
playground.
they're kind of just up the road from
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
The boat dock, everything's right there.
Very handy for families when they come and
Yep,
park their camper and the kids can go right across to the playground.
yep.
Yeah,
They're
very handy.
in sight too.
So where is this project now?
Okay, we are in the installation planning stage. With the spring, the company hasn't been able to start their installs. They thought they would have by now. So we're still waiting to pin down a date, but hopefully we will get everything in so it's in for most of the summer.
Is that because we had such a long spring and, well, it seemed like we had a terrible winter this year and a long spring you were talking about?
Yeah, they haven't been
Yeah.
able to start installing anywhere.
Well, I think we had the first warm day today, like where there was heat in the air.
Yeah, so there's still lots of water around. Where we're putting this, we could start digging right away, so.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Once we find out when he can come and put it in, then we'll get it dug out. It'll probably be fenced for a little while because not knowing an installation date, we haven't been able to book the surfacing company, so
Yeah, you want to protect it then.
we're gonna
Yeah.
keep everybody off it until it's
Yeah.
ready, yep.
Yeah, good to know. So what about fundraising? What are we doing for what's the Elks doing for fundraising?
So we're nearing our goal. We've got about $45,000 in grants, donations, and grant applications out.
Okay,
We looked at a $60,000 original budget, and there was some pieces that are installed outside of the surfaced area. So we cut them back and brought it down to just over the 50.
Okay,
And
so you're getting close to your mark.
yes, we're
Okay.
getting close. If the community is interested in donating and helping out with some more, there is donation boxes set up around town. And you can give at the town office marked for the Elks Playground, inclusive playground, Elks Playground, whatever you want to
And that way is
mark
it,
it to. You're eligible,
A
you get a
tax
tax
receipt.
receipt from the town.
right, great.
So we've got that going for us. We've staged it now. What we found the last time we were doing this, that once we started, it seemed like more people gave.
Okay,
So we set a goal, we scaled it back. Everything we're going to install is in Souris now. So we're basically ready to go.
getting closer.
Yeah, and
Okay.
like I say, get an installation date, get a surface date, and, yeah, hopefully people are enjoying it by July, or in July.
Good. So is there any other, you said donation boxes around town, and people can donate straight up, but are you doing any other projects to raise money for your Elks?
Yes, yeah, we sure do. We try and be active around the town fundraising. Our biggest fundraising effort has turned into running the kitchen at the fair, at the Ag Society events.
Right,
Basically, it started off with the fair, and a couple of years ago, I think it was, COVID was on, but the Rodeo Association, High School Rodeo Association got and held an event here, and now high school rodeo finals
yes.
will be held in Souris June 8th, 9th, and 10th.
That's right. And so you'll need to
Oh,
be,
sorry, 10, 11, and 12.
oh, okay.
Good thing I wrote that down.
Yeah,
The weekend of June 10, 11, and 12, up
Okay.
at the fairgrounds, is high school rodeo finals.
all right.
So,
So you look after the canteen. What does the canteen look like? You guys don't just put out bags of chips and Smarties, there, like you have some.
no, we generally will have hamburgers, cheeseburgers, hot dogs, soft drinks. It's kind of rink food, only in the summer.
Okay, okay, but that
You know what I
explains it. I mean, rink food does help.
This year, we've been playing with an idea of French fries, but we haven't been able to come up with a
A
cooker.
deep fryer, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
We thought maybe we had something lined up, but it's still rain checked at the store, so
Oh, shoot.
I don't know if it'll ever get here.
Shoot. Because that would be certainly a big seller. That and onion rings, I think, sell really well.
Yeah, yeah. We haven't done that kind of stuff before, but
Yeah.
we started thinking maybe we should.
But you have a barbecue out the back door, and you do your hot dogs and hamburgers that
Yep.
way, right? Then you
Yep.
bring them in, wrap them, and have them
You
ready to
betcha.
go.
So they're,
Okay.
they're always warm,
Yeah, for sure.
and depending if you've had to wait,
For
they're
sure.
obviously come straight off the barbecues.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep,
And then you guys used to have like a pie sale or something in the past too, didn't you?
we have, and hopefully we'll start that again.
Okay.
We've been looking at it, and with this year, and like I say, high school rodeos in June, the Souris Fair and Peacock Days have gone together,
Okay.
and that is July 8th, 9th, and 10th. So we'll be running a food booth again at that for that. And the Ag Society, they always used to have a roast beef supper Saturday night at their fair. So they've asked us if we would bring that back. So we are gonna do a roast beef supper on Saturday the 9th at the, it'll be up at the fairgrounds. We're gonna sell advance tickets so we know how many people we're making stuff for. And it'll be $25, and it's a roast beef supper with a dessert, so. The Ag Society wanted to try that again. There was a lot of people that used to like it, and hopefully we can get the word out there. We're selling tickets, and we'll know exactly how many we're gonna feed.
Sure.
Every once in a while, they used to run out, because you're never sure. So we're gonna try and put some advanced knowledge in there by advanced ticket sales.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Also makes you better prepared if you know the numbers that
Oh,
are coming,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. And then again, in August, so this year we've got 3 events. In August, trailer caravans coming to town. They're antique campers and such, and this group, I do believe, is coming August 12th and 13th. We're gonna do a supper and a breakfast for them, and my understanding is we're gonna sell tickets in advance to those too, and you can come out and meet with these people and look at their campers and just talk to them about their travels, so.
That
Yeah.
should be interesting.
We'll be selling 2 sets of advanced meal tickets.
Yeah. Well, people will be happy to come out and eat and attend these events because we've been stuck at home with COVID for the longest time. So, and a cold winter. We had such a cold winter.
Well, last year for August, Peacock Days, we had sold out by 6 o'clock Saturday night. We had to go get more stuff for the rest of
Did
the
you?
weekend. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it was just surprising how many people came out because it was the first time in a long time.
Yeah,
I don't know if this year will be as successful because they've been more out, but
yeah.
yeah.
But we're more COVID-free, so you might have those people who have been staying away from these events coming out this time.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
good. Good to hear.
So yeah, like I said, donation boxes around town for the playground.
Okay.
We've had quite a few. Pharmasave's donated. A few other businesses have been donating. I forget the name of the government grant, but we've got our big one. It was announced here a week and a half ago that we were successful in that application.
Great,
So,
great.
yeah. But you know what? We have to keep doing our other fundraising, not only to put in that, but we just recently, I think, sponsored the Dolly Parton Book Club. I'm not sure if we didn't pick up 10 of those. We have a bursary every year for a graduating student,
Sure.
Christmas cheer. I guess our biggest thing would be in the last few years is $10,000 we put towards all the improvements the Ag Society has done. I don't know if anybody's been up there, but those 2 gentlemen that were on before me tonight, their campground upgrade, their building improvements, their shelter, that place is just a wonderful spot to be.
Really. Good.
Yeah.
Good to hear.
Yeah, we're very lucky to be able to run their food services for them.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. It's a good event, a good fundraiser. Now, your group has how many people in it, the Elks Lodge here in town?
Well, we're down to 30.
Okay,
We had 2 passings this year, so that hurts. And if you can tell, we're rather old, so we're always looking for more members.
okay.
I got a little thing here I was going to say. I would just like to mention we provide all what we do with volunteers. So if anyone is interested in helping at any of the events I've talked about today, you can contact me, Dean, at 204-724-6134 to just come out and volunteer to help. And we won't force you to join, but you will be missing out on all the benefits membership has.
Okay.
So yeah, we're actually open to help from the public.
Sure, sure.
You know what I
And you
mean?
have friends of your group, like, say there's one person that's involved, but their spouse comes along and they're a helper. It's
Yep.
kind of,
Yep.
that extra bit of people to come and do some of the help. But 30 members is still not enough people to run all the events you're doing.
Well,
Like,
and
they
at
would
our
all be
last-
working.
We had a national president visited us, national grand exalted ruler, and we handed out 60 and 65-year pins. So of those 30, quite a few are in that range. So yeah, young people that can come out and help would be a shortage. So we're always looking
Sure.
for help, and if you just want to come and help with one of the events I've mentioned, you're more than welcome to call and we'll find you a slot to help.
Right.
Cook burgers, sell burgers. It's a good day. You're meeting a lot of people, new people, old, you know what I mean? You're in the middle of the action when you're
Yeah.
in the food booth.
But they don't necessarily have to sign up for anything to be a part of membership just yet. They can come out and volunteer. Actually, the reward for volunteering is really good in here personally. But then you can see what you've helped with because the Elks also go on to help with these things, the playground, et cetera, et cetera.
Yeah.
So you have a sort of a greater purpose.
Yeah, the bathroom upgrades, we put, I think, $10,000 into when that was going on. So, yeah, we We may not be as visible as we once were. At one time, there wasn't a month we weren't trying to sell you a ticket for something.
For something, yes, yes.
And our ticket sellers have all kind of passed away, and the younger people don't really like to do that as much anymore. So we're lucky enough to find this other stream running that food booth.
Yeah.
Our pie auction supper was kind of more along the lines, I don't know how many people remember, but back in the day, the Elks 250 night. Live band, 500 people, and a draw for $1,000.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So, yeah. We're not at that anymore, but
But
it's,
come out to whatever event you guys are helping with. Come out and either volunteer or come and,
Yep.
you know, share your money with buying a burger or
Buy
something.
a hamburger
Yeah,
or whatever, take some
sure.
home for a meal.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And importantly, going down to the town and making a donation that you get a tax receipt for as well, if that's how you feel you want to do it, or putting your
Yeah.
spare change into the buckets around town for the park, right?
yeah.
Okay,
The park, like I said, the forethought of those people to mark off that many acres for that sort of thing when the town first started is amazing, and kind of blowing the Elks' horn. I do believe the playground we've put down there is a top-notch.
it is, yeah, and
It's
it's
a-
well-used.
Yeah.
Anytime I've been through there, it's well-used, for
Yeah.
sure. Do you think we covered everything there, Dean?
I do.
There's lots
We
of,
could use a few more donations. I didn't mention this, but the merry-go-round that is there, if we get enough donations or if we decide to carry on, that merry-go-round could be inclusive if the area underneath it was same surface as what we're putting in this other.
sure,
So
sure,
if we get enough money, it'll carry on, and if we don't, it'll be another year. But you know what, that's something we can do.
Yep.
So like I said, we found in the past that once you start, people jump on the bandwagon, and we're hoping for that again.
good,
And
good,
yeah,
good. And you have, you're the Exalted leader here in the Elks Lodge, but you're becoming the president of the Manitoba Elks Association coming up, is that right?
I will be,
And is that a term that will last a year?
yes.
Okay.
Yep.
So does that mean you're going to be like having to go to a lot of meetings and still supporting your local Elks Lodge?
Yep, there's 17 lodges in Manitoba now. So it's not like when there was 30. But your goal probably should be to get to most of them.
Yeah, oh, wow.
So
Wow.
that's, yeah.
Okay.
So
Well, we'll maybe have you back when you get into the position and you've been
I
to.
can tell you how many more miles
Yeah.
on my truck.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. Well, we wish you luck with that. And thank you so much for coming down and sharing this with us. We really appreciate your time.
Thank you very much. It's my pleasure for the opportunity.
Thank you so much for joining us here on Spotlight in Souris. My name is Laura Higgs. We hope that you have a great day.